everybody, and welcome to Vlogmas day number 8! For those of you who know me, welcome back, and for those of you who don't, I'm Pia, and I'm your host for all things luxe. Just right now on my way to the train station, because on today's vlog, I am taking you to Paris to a couple of luxury events. Jovoy's luxury niche perfume Christmas party, and then tomorrow we're actually going to be heading to the Art Curial pre-exhibition. So this is actually an auction that takes place in Monaco. A couple of lucky people on the press, or e-press, like you guys in here, or me in here, we get to see the presentation before it happens. There'll be luxury watches, there will be luxury jewelry, and there will also be quite a couple of Hermès pieces. So we're going to be having a lot of fun these days in Paris. And now, before I head to the station, I wanted to do a little outfit of the day. So starting off by la pièce de résistance of this whole outfit, we've got this hat by Maison Lorette. This one is a pillbox, and then in honor of Jackie Kennedy, I've gone for a sort of Jackie Chanel style jacket. This was from Massimo Dutti. It's current collection, so I think it's still in stock. If it is, I'll link it below because I get a lot of questions whenever I put on this one. And what I love is that it's that same navy as my hat. I've paired that with a little exotic leather belt by Chanel, which was a gift from my husband, and I love it to bits. I've also got this beautiful pair of Arcade denim. I've got some little boots from Aide. These ones are all in leather and they match the same brown as my belt. And then for my bag, because I need to be working in the train is my second office as always. And so I've got my computer, my camera, all that. Well, my camera is right there, but you know what I mean. So I've got all that stuff in here. And then to top all of that out for this cold night, I've got a 100% wool scarf, handmade in Uruguay, which is my absolute favorite, also in that very deep navy. And then to match all of that, I've got my navy blue nails that are a little bit shorter, and I've paired that with my new little diamond panther ring, which I'm obsessed with. I've got my Hermès ring and my wedding band, and then the rest of my jewelry is pretty hidden. I've gone for a little chain right here for my piercing little ear game, and that's about it for my outfit today. I'm gonna go ahead and catch my train to Paris, and I will see you in a little bit. Good morning, everybody. How are you all doing today? So it is obviously the day after, and we've just arrived to the Art Curial auction house here in Paris. Art Curial specializes in all things opulent. It can be art, it can be jewelry, it can be watches. Today we're doing the jewelry and watches pre-exhibit of what will be auctioned in Monaco. And then I think we're also having a look at some Hermès pieces. So follow me around and let's go have a look at what will be auctioned soon. How exquisite is this little baby? Vintage Kelly in navy. Guess who's having a little coup de cœur? Now here we've got quite a rare piece with the top handle. We've got the yellow gold, not brushed, but still quite matte hardware. And then the classic chain that's combined with a little bit of leather on this boy rare top handle bag. Look at the little work of the leather in here. That is absolutely gorgeous. We're back from Paris, back from two lovely events. If you're a lover of niche perfumes, you might have heard about Jovoy already in Paris. And if you haven't, next time you're here, you need to head to the Rue de Castillon to check out one of the most amazing worldwide rare perfume selections. On this occasion, we had the celebration of the end of the year, the holiday period starting, and we also had the opportunity to test out their latest introduction, Parfum Büro, which is a brand that has its origins in Ukraine, funded by Dimitros Lesrayev, and with fragrances produced in Italy. Its founder proposes smell as a communication tool, and hence he came up with two sections on this perfume collection, M1 and M2, or moods and messages. The mood selection proposes an array of perfumes to convey or kind of adapt your scent to your mood on a particular day, while the messages selection proposes a beautiful way of passing a discreet message to someone. After having smelled them, I was very kindly offered to pick up one for myself, and I ended up choosing this one called To Whom It May Concern from the messages selection. Thought we could unbox it together, and that way I can retest the perfume with you and tell you a little bit more about its olfactive notes. I particularly appreciate that the fact of touch has also been included as a sense being appealed to, with the different textures in the packaging being also translated into the textures that we may appreciate in the bottle as well, making it a very 360 sensorial experience, if you ask me. We've got a metallic top, a little bit of velour, and then obviously a nice glass bottle. It's presented in a 50 milliliter container. And yes, I had perfumed myself already today, as I always do when I came out of the shower, but its notes are quite distinct. So on its head, we can definitely sense some lemon, grape, and orange. Excuse the interruption. I just had delivered in here as one of the gifts for hubby. Back to the perfume. On the body or heart of the perfume, we can also scent some beautiful floral notes of magnolia and a very distinct scent of jasmine as well. While at the base of it, cedarwood and amber are very much present in there. The lemon in there makes a very fresh first impression on it, while the body and the base of the perfume are a little bit more on the heartwarming end of sensations, if you know what I mean. A gorgeous fragrance that can easily make its way into your vanity if you're into these notes, and then you can bring her out to play during spring summer for the most obvious occasions, while in autumn winter I would advise a fragrance like this on days when you're perhaps going to stay in at home, have a little bit of a self-care day, and you're in need of that type of pick-me-up scent. I wouldn't call it a particularly feminine or masculine scent, rather than suggesting it as something you can share with your lover. Next morning, I headed to breakfast with the international luxury auction house Art Curial, where we had an exclusive preview at some of the lots being auctioned next January during Monaco Auction Week, which shall take place from the 14th through the 17th of January at the grandiose Belle Époque Room, the banquet hall of the Hermitage Hotel in Monte Carlo. As per usual, the auctions shall be divided into themes, and starting on the 15th, there will be the Horlogerie de Collection, or important watches section, with brands of the likes of Patek Philippe, Vacheron Constantin, Rolex, and many others. Now this is where it gets fun. The day after, on January 16th, Le Temps Féminin will take place, with a spectacular selection of ladies' watches and an even more spectacular selection of secret watches. As many of you know already, one of my latest obsessions, like this Vacheron Constantin that dates back to the 1960s. Overall, a magnificent diamonds, white gold, and platinum bracelet that secretly conceals an impeccable timepiece on the interior. A little bit of backstory on this type of timepieces. Back in the 17th century, etiquette rules dictated that a lady was not to look at the time, and that was when these masterpieces were were born to counter this rule, with tiny watches added to bracelets, necklaces, rings, and even brooches. Amongst others being exhibited, a botanical mystery by Cleef and Arpels really caught my eye. This piece showcases the most delightful combination of sapphires and yellow gold while still staying true to the essence of the brand and showcasing its DNA very, very close to nature. I could stay here talking about these pieces for hours, but rolling back to the dates, 2 days consecrated to high jewelry on the 16th and 17th of January, flooded with rare pieces, this auction announces itself to be one of the most impressive ones in the jewelry sphere of 2024. If I had to use one adjective to describe the preview of the lots I got to see, I would say rarity is at the heart of the selection being done for this auction. As you may appreciate, on this 14.19 carat emerald cut diamond ring placed on a surprising stainless steel and yellow gold combination base, or this timeless wall cuff, which has been meticulously married with diamonds and yellow gold, and which, since trying on a couple of days ago, I've been questioning to move my winter mountain holidays and make a little pit stop at Monaco. To end the auction week on a high note, an Hermès and luxury bags auction shall take place on the 17th, where once again, collectioners' eyes will be drifting towards it. Rare limited edition appearances are the stars of the show in here, such as this highly coveted Kelly Doll or Kelly Doll handbag by Hermès, which is in pristine pre-loved condition in Vaugoulivert with palladium hardware. Or this other limited edition piece from Hermès as well, a highly coveted Sunrise Birkin sellier 35 with palladium hardware. And for the hardcore fans, I am pleased to announce to you that stickers are still in there on the hardware. Limited edition bags from Chanel will also make an appearance, so do keep your eyes out for them as well. If any of you happen to be in Paris from the 3rd through the 8th of January, there will be an appointments-only showcase of some of these lots that I just shared with you and a couple more. As per usual, you shall find all the details mentioned throughout the video on the description bar down below, including information on where to get your perfume at Jovoy and where to online bid. Because yes, ladies and gentlemen, you can participate from the comfort of your own home or from the comfort of your holidays. I want to thank you all very much for stopping by. And if you're not done watching, I'll leave you a couple more linked in here so you can binge a little bit more. See you on the next one. Bye.